Yeah, Delhi, like other metros, didn't have a big Maidan where children could go and play cricket, like 100 people coming and playing. We had small grounds where 2 or maximum 3 teams could come and play. India Gate was probably the only ground where on Sundays children used to come and play. Otherwise, you had some schools, other grounds. Ajmal Khan Park, it was all multi-purpose ground where cricket, volleyball, basketball and other games used to be played. See, school cricket, college cricket was the main thing in those days. Playing for college means you get recognition. There was a time in the 70s, 60s and early 70s, maximum players in the Ranji Trophy were from the colleges. College cricket was the main thing. Some even used to not play their Ranji games, but for college cricket was their main thing. School cricket also like that. Salwan was one of the schools which had many tournaments for young boys, inter-school tournaments. Now everything has stopped. There's hardly any inter-school tournament now. And inter-college, the less said the better, because it's almost dead. Now quantity has increased. If 20 players were playing for a club earlier, now there are 100 players. And you get more opportunities. Loyalty was more important in club cricket. If one player was there in club cricket, he used to stay there for at least 10-15 years. I mean, no lure of more money or playing for the state. He never used to leave that club. Club loyalty was more important to a player those days. And we had 5-6 very good clubs in Delhi. Sonat Club, Subania, Madras Cricket Club, and NSC. See, that was a government national stadium. They had their own trainees. Some half a dozen or more players came out from national stadium. Sonat also had more than 10 players playing for the country earlier. Now all that has stopped. Whoever gives more money, players go there. Because Delhi being the capital, it has so many VIPs. Children of VIPs get preference here. A minister's son or a bureaucrat's son easily gets into the team, while some hard-working youngster who performs well is overshadowed. Now, many colleges used to give their grounds for tournaments and everything. They have stopped giving grounds. Now, what the academies and clubs, they go after some schools, they maintain their grounds, then run their academies in their grounds. They share their profit or loss, whatever it is, with the school. That is how they get their grounds. Otherwise, with the growing structure, every grounds are either converted into parks, parking lots or malls. There is hardly any ground left in the capital now. There are a lot of DDA grounds, some 10-12 grounds owned by DDA. They rent out for playing, not for playing matches, no, for practicing or training. But for big games, you need big grounds. There are very few grounds, and DDCA for most of the year is not available for the Kotla ground. Is not available for outsiders, because half the time it is either IPL, Ranji matches, one-dayers or test matches. So where do the Delhi players get the feel of a Kotla unless they are part of a test team or a Ranji team? See, by making big stadiums doesn't mean anything unless the youngster gets a feel of the place. He grows up playing in a gully on sort of ground where it's not perfect. Then suddenly you are chosen to play for the country. How will he feel? He has to play at the Brabant Stadium, at Chepauk, at Wankhede or at the Kotla at the early stage. You're talking about hockey. like people don't get to play on AstroTurf, suddenly you are thrown into an Olympic arena. So it is like that. You have to get the feel of a big ground before you can mature. Start from the grassroots, school, get under 16 or under 15 teams, get the best teams, some 10 teams, 15 teams, ask them to play, give them some training, proper training like NCA, send them to NCA, or you have some camps here, start some NCA in northern region or in Delhi. Then college cricket, from school, college. Only after that you have, you just can't have 16, 19, 22 just for the sake of running these tournaments. There are no observers how to evaluate their performances over the years. Like in an Olympic, you have 6 years, 7 years to evaluate a player, what will he do for the next Olympics. Like that, start from the scratch, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, bring him. When he's 18, he should be fit enough to represent the country. Yeah, you can't just blame DDCA, they are not doing this, that. There is, of course, the blame on them. But there are others, like clubs. What are the clubs doing? What are the academies doing? The fees are so exorbitant. 2,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees per month. Ordinary man cannot pay that much. So, if you are having an academy and your aim is to produce good cricketers, you reduce the money, or in some cases, economically backward children, you give them free training. Delhi cricket, I've been very positive. I am positive. Again, restart the school and college cricket. Only then, we have last 3-4 years ago we won the Ranji. Before that, for 15-16 years, we were not even able to make the knockout stage. There are good cricketers even now, quality cricketers. Despite the system, some players have made it to the national level. Virendra Sehwag was not even considered by DDCA to be a player at some time. No, it was due to his coach, Mr. Neelu, who forced the authorities to take him, give him a chance. Virat Kohli again, Gambhir, they all come from the school level. So school is the main thing. Foundation is good, your players will come up against all odds.